Hello everybody, in this video we're going to talk about inverse operations. This is a part of week 4 of Algebra 1 where we are solving linear equations. Make sure your slides are shared with me and complete all of the blanks along with the video. The main ideas of inverse operations is that we can use inverse operations to solve a linear equation. Inverse operations undo or cancel out operations that have been done to an expression. Here are the inverse operations that we're going to be working with to solve linear equations. Addition and subtraction are inverse operations of each other. This means that if we add 4, so let's look at this example. If we add 4 and then subtract 4 from x, we just get x back. This is because plus 4 and minus 4 are inverse operations. So anytime we add and subtract by the same number, that's going to just cancel itself out. The other two inverse operations we're going to be using are multiplication and division. So multiplication and division are inverses of each other because they undo each other. For example, if we had 2 times x divided by 2, this would just equal x because times 2 and divided by 2 are inverse operations. They cancel each other out. An analogy that I like to use is saying that inverse operations are like wrapping a gift, because to wrap a gift, you would place a present into a box, you would tape the box shut, you would wrap the box with wrapping paper, and you would put a bow on it. In order to open that gift, you would have to do the same steps but in the opposite order. You would be doing the opposite of those things you did before. So to open that gift, you would remove the bow, you would tear off the wrapping paper, you would open the tape, and then you would take the present out of the box. So again, the idea is that we're undoing those actions that we did before. Let's practice identifying the inverse operations. So this first question, the operation is plus 4. This means that our inverse operation would be minus 4. Our next question, the operation is minus 12, so our inverse operation would be plus 12. This operation is divided by 6, and so our inverse operation would be multiply by 6. If we were multiplying by 16, then the inverse operation, the opposite of multiplying by 16, would be dividing by 16. If our operation was dividing by 15, the inverse would be multiplying by 15. If the operation is minus 40, the inverse of that would be plus 40. If the operation was plus 17, the inverse of that would be minus 17. And if the operation was times negative 12, then our inverse operation would be divided by negative 12. So again, each operation has its own inverse, and so we can undo any of these operations by doing its inverse. If you have any questions about inverse operations, or if you have any questions about how to use any of these math symbols, please ask and I can come help. Thank you for watching.